Hello and welcome back makers. We are back at it again with Makerspace, and today we're going to learn about digital painting using your smartphones. Let's get to it!
Hello makers! This was taken at Sibu Town Square. Here is an example of spaces where painting is being displayed around us. There are a lot of painting styles and motifs used to present each artwork. These paintings were created during the Sibu Street Art Festival. Bright colors like these are often used in animation. With digital painting, these paintings are done easily to speed up the process of creating the cartoons.
It's so windy. My audio is probably sounding so bad right now. But I just want to show you guys that there's this art behind me. Very beautiful, very bright colors, very representing Sarawak culture. And I hope it stays this way.
These days, we don't only paint on papers anymore. We can do it in our own smartphones. It is called digital painting.
Do you know who started digital painting? It started by two men named Kenneth Knowlton, a computer graphics pioneer, and Leon D. Harmon, a researcher of neural processing. Both of them worked together on creating a painting of a woman by using a technique called photomosaic. It was created on a computer where they created large prints from collections of small symbols or images to form a big image.
We are so privileged to be living in a world where technology is growing better and better by the second, and we are yet to explore more capabilities of what our smartphones can do.
What are the best smartphones for digital painting? The first phone being Huawei P20. It was released on April 2018. The second phone is Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. This was released in March 2019. Now, let's see the examples of digital painting applications that you can find on Google Play Store. The first application that you can see here is called Medibang. It has 4.1 star rating. This app was developed in Japan and is currently has about 10 million downloads. The next app that I want to show you is called Drawing Desk. As you can see, this app has 4.0 star rating. Take a look at the examples of artwork that people has done. So impressive! It is claimed to be family friendly and has 1 million downloads worldwide. And lastly, this app was developed in Singapore. Out of all the other digital painting applications I found, there's one that caught my eye because of its simplicity. It is called Pixar Color. It has a good rating of 4.3 stars with more than 10 million downloads worldwide. That is pretty impressive. This app was developed in San Francisco, California. Now, let's go into this app. As you can see, it does not have a lot of buttons and it looks quite self-explanatory and direct. This nice color palette where you can drag the circle around and you can choose which color that you want to use. You can choose, as you can see, I drag here. All these hues of colors is quite complete. And then you can choose the style of brush that you want to use. Whether you want it to be thick, you can adjust it to become smaller and use a smaller one, or big if you want to use big brushes. You can also adjust the opacity of this brush, whether you want it to be dark or lighter in color. And then here you can see that you can choose the eraser, and there are two ways that you can erase the artwork. You can either choose an eraser and then you choose the size of it and you erase your artwork, or you can just tap on the undo button and it will erase everything completely for you. Moving on, there's a button that you can choose where it will come out like this. It offers a few shapes. As you can see, there's a lot of shapes to choose from. Okay, I chose a circle, and you can adjust the lining to thick or thin however you want. Of course, you can choose any other colors to fill in the shape after you draw it, and you can fill in the background so you don't have to take a brush and slather it all around the screen. There's also many types of backgrounds that you can choose from. Here I just show you a checkered background. This last feature that I want to show you here is the background. You can choose any kind of background that you want. Here I just show you a few textured background where you can use it as a background of your drawing. If you want your painting to have any kind of texture background, you can use this feature. If you're tired using your fingers to draw, you can always grab a pen to draw because it is more precise and you have even more details that you can put on. So here I start to use the pen. It's way easier to use the pen because it is more precise and you can get in more details that you want to focus on. We are starting to color in the Bunga Raya, and as you can see, I chose red color using the pen, and I can color in the red in more details. I did discover something when I tried to fill in the colors. The lines of your drawing has to close upon each other. If there's a gap, it won't fill in the color. Instead, it will fill in the whole background. So be precise in your drawing. If you feel that you want to speed up the process of coloring, you can always tap on the fill in icon and tap in the color that you want to color it in, and just tap on the drawing, and there you go, it will color it for you. So that was the simple drawing of the Bunga Raya and also coloring. Now we move on to the next painting, Sunset. As for the sunset painting, I didn't use any lines or any black lines here. I just straight away chose a color, a specific color to draw in and to just paint the sunset. So as you can see here, I was experimenting with the brushes, with the tones of color, just playing around and see which one suits the best. And I used that, and that's the painting of sunset. And as for this last painting, I was planning to paint a Christmas tree focusing on artistic brushes, and the first thing I did was to fill in the background with black color, and then I chose a brighter color to complement the background. As you can see, it's quite easy to navigate around, to choose the brushes, to choose the colors. It is not complicated at all. It is very user friendly, and you can just have fun experimenting with the types of colors, the types of brushes. It is really fun. It's not only that you can choose the brushes from the settings, but you can also choose the shapes to be more precise. You can choose the shapes and fill in the colors and decorate your painting. And with that, I hope you guys learned something new from today's Makerspace program, digital painting with smartphones. I hope that you guys try for yourselves. Thank you for watching.